Hey, it's Bridget. Welcome to Fairy Grasshopper Channel. Today we're going to do a card reading for you to start your energy off, or maybe to give you a reboot or realignment, depending upon when you watch this video during the day. Just know that it is ripe and ready for you for the picking. We are going to use the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. I'm really feeling the sacred shapes today. And I'm seeing them a lot in sessions. I'm using them a lot in my work, and I thought it would be great to use this deck. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to pull out some cards here. Right away I can feel one, actually. I'm looking at this one, and I'm looking at this one sticking out to me, and so is this one in the back here. All right. These are gorgeous, aren't they? I love the vibrant blue. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick this one first. We're going to start here. The intention is simply to help get your energy into alignment, to help you to feel better, because when you feel better, you can do better. So this vibration, the word is synergy. If you're a journaler, grab your journal and use this as one of your journaling prompts for the week. This energy, so feeling this, let's just take a second here to exhale right into that beautiful green circle. Let's just breathe into that sphere. It feels as though this dot of light is like a solar plexus or a speck of your spirit in your belly, and that this green energy is almost like a medicine or a tablet that has been brought in to absorb and to support. So it's as though this little drop of light that is you, your solar plexus, your speck of God, source, creator, universe, is dropping into this sphere. So this energy almost feels like the heart is melting, the solar plexus, the spirit is melting into the heart. The heart is ready to merge with the spirit, to work together in unison, to create a powerful and positive partnership for you. The green energy is significant of the heart chakra. That green, vibrant energy of the heart is often used to connect with growth and abundance and life itself. That energy of green is healing, and it's such a time for your spirit to be able to be embraced with this healing energy, this healing light of the heart. So it's like a unification or a coming together, a merging with this, how this feels to me as I'm just looking at the imagery, and it really forces me to breathe. So I'm going to invite you to do that as well. Breathe with intention. And the blue energy around here, it feels very water-like because of the blue. This vibration, this water-like energy helps with the flow. It's going to help you to heal and integrate energy that has arrived to support you during this time. It could be from your higher self, could have called in some advanced spiritual helpers for you to help you with this union here, to really help the heart embrace the spirit, work together, really come together during this time. And the water is significant for that. It does really help with healing. It really helps with flow of energy and alignment. And it also helps you physically, your physical body. The water is an element that you can see everywhere in your human life. And so it might be this might be a nod to you to go for a walk by the river, or it might be, if you're one of those lucky ones that gets to be close to the ocean, it might be a reminder to go to the ocean and connect with the divine feminine mother energy of the ocean, and just really let yourself feel the rhythm and the cycles of the water's energy and utilize it for your healing. Wow, okay, so that might be kind of deep for some of you, but that's pretty much how it rolls when sacred geometry or sacred shapes come in for me. So there's also a little nod here with these little kind of half circular shapes here, also to the throat chakra, to your throat, to communication, to a sacred type of communication. And again, I'm feeling like it's between your spirit, your solar plexus, and your heart chakra. So your heart and your soul working together. So sacred communication is happening between these two parts of who you are, your heart and your spirit. Isn't that good to know? Isn't that lovely to know? And all this light, this pink energy, it's a bit of a fuchsia pink energy. When I actually see, like with my third eye, the heart space, the heart energies, I usually see this pink. It could be a light pink or a fuchsia pink, depending upon what's going on with you at the time that we're connecting. And then I see a green halo or a green circle around it. So that's how I see it. So this is very much in alignment. So this pink, it's like the fact that it's more fuchsia says that there is a passionate desire for connection within you. There's definitely a passionate desire, a deep desire for your heart and your spirit to be allies, to really be unified. Okay, so let's read the card. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of the not so obvious, never seen before, combinations and unions. Oh, look, I said the word union. You guys, by the way, I cannot actually read this unless I bring it close to me because, my human eyes just don't work quite as well as my third eye does. That result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace. Didn't we say embrace? I think we may have said embrace a few times in there too. The unfamiliar, so that new yet exciting co-creation can give birth to a new reality. Synergy. All right. Okay, so do you want card number 2 or number 3? Go ahead and pick one for yourself. Which one feels like yours? I'm going to pick this one. Oop, I turned it upside down. Ooh, remembrance. Okay, so this super strong resonance for me right now. Super strong message for me personally right now. Remembrance. It's really about activating or connecting with who we are. Who are you really inside? And in order to do that, you have to have a very strong connection with yourself, within yourself. You have to have a relationship within yourself, and that takes time, nurturing, attention. You need to pay attention to your needs. It's hard to do that. Like for me, for example, I've got 4 kids. Today is the day that we're checking in for technology for 2 of them at the high school. And it's already been a thing, the Chromebook wasn't updated, all this kind of stuff. So, it's just a time. And then we wait a week and then they start school next week. And then my youngest son does an online version, but next week is like the meeting times. And then the following week he starts. And then my college kid is at school, but things are kind of up in the air. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. So we can really feel, I personally can feel externally focused on those relationships. When the truth is, the remembrance comes in acknowledging, not just acknowledging, but honoring by actually showing up for the relationship within. The remembrance is the honoring of how this started, us, how we started deep inside of ourselves. This feels like a blue lotus energy, which is a nod to priestessing energy and a nod to being the oracle, being the visionary, the seer. This is an energy of third eye, but also of amplification of your future dreams, goals, and the identity that you have today is growing, it's changing, it's shifting, and it's merging into this oneness energy. And so it kind of shows as a bit of red. See the red specks in here? It looks a little deep fuchsia red here when I'm looking at it through the lensing. I'm gonna feel this as a version of a red, which feels like a grounding or a rooting. So rooting into your human life as a spirit is not easy. It is challenging. It is a constant effort in being able to honor the energy of remembrance and remember who you are within you, and really bring those two aspects of you together, your human life experience and your spirit and your soul and your intuition. It's not one or the other. It's this, and it's a merging together, or a coming together, an integration. So the remembrance is about how important that sacred relationship is within you, your human experience and your spirit as one. All right, again, if you're into journaling, go ahead and use the word remembrance and use that for some of your journal prompts for the week. So let's read this one for you guys. There's a sacred shape right in the middle. Ooh, look at that. That's definitely a star energy. I can feel that. My goodness. A little bit of a Mayan and Egyptian vibe as well. And the energy of the lotus. I'm going to say that lotus flower, the blooming through adversity. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Yeah, pretty much what I just said. So there you go. All right, so those of you who chose number 1 card, there you, or number 2, there you go. Here's number 3. Ooh, belief. This goes right to the heart of both of these. This is actually a beautiful connector to the 2, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at that, you guys. Oh, doesn't this feel good? Oh, you guys. Oh, okay. Feel this. Feel this in your heart. Feel this in your belly. This is medicine right here. This is like your 3 Tylenol for the day, okay? This is like your feeling good, aligned, get in alignment vibes right here. 1, 2, 3. This is all you need. This energy of the belief, it's actually a compass. Look at that. It's a compass. It's the sacred wheel of life. It is like a portal right to your spirit, your solar plexus. It's about balancing life and the cycles of life and the rhythms of life, and bringing in this energy of 11, such an ascended number, such a gorgeous number. When I see the 11s together like this, I separate them into a 1 and a 1, so as above, so below, or my human experience and my spiritual experience. I mean, there's so many ways to look at this. It's like a mirror. It's beautiful. It's like you're not alone. This is support. When I see 11, I'm like, support. The belief is something that we have to practice connecting to, the belief within ourselves, the belief and the knowing that our relationship within ourselves is so very important and valuable. And also, of course, the beliefs with the mind, the things that we believed up to this point may be changing, evolving, and shifting. And hopefully they are. Over this time of great change, the past several months have been great change, and we continue to experience change that rocks us to our core, or we're being asked and forced into with just a ferocity. Change, massive change shifts as society changes, as deep wounds are being brought out into the open so the light can heal them, so that we all collectively can be part of the healing and the rebuilding. There's a lot here. This is at a personal level. This is very powerful with the compass. At a community, a society, an earth level, this is very important as a portal or a doorway, a passage. Let's ask for that amplification of safe passage. Whatever you're working on today for your normal human day-to-day life, let's ask for your ability to focus on what you're doing, what you need to get done, and also to focus when it's time to create some time to focus on within, the movement that's happening within you, and honoring that, whether it be through a walk in nature, through some meditation, through making a healthy meal for yourself, making that effort or time to do some stretching, some yoga, to get up from your desk and get outside and take a break, have a cup of coffee or some tea, and just break from work, and maybe read something inspiring, or just journal, or just give yourself time to just breathe. Just breathe. Create some room and expansion within you energetically. Self-care is something that happens gradually. Self-development happens gradually and over time. Personal growth happens gradually and over time. It's not like an intensification, the big course of university studies. It happens over time. Sometimes it's deep and intense, and sometimes it's as simple as remembering to breathe into the moments that you're gifted, and that you have choice to stand up from your computer, to do some stretching, to stand outside, to breathe the air, to have a new hot cup of tea, and just be in connection and alignment with the earth and the life that you have now and your physical body. Just breathe into your body and create some room for that space. The frequency of belief supports our senses and self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to Source. All right, my friends, that was awesome. That's an awesome reading. Now you might ask, because I would, if I was you, I'd be curious. I have some friends here. This is Coral. She just came up from the greenhouse. We're converting the greenhouse slowly into an office space for me, especially because everybody's going to be at home for the fall and into the winter, and I need to be able to find a place, a studio, to be able to record videos and things. And it's been challenging for me to do that. I've made do, but so I brought her up from the greenhouse. We've kind of pretty much gotten rid of most of the plants and the plant stands and all that, and she was down there just absorbing the good energy. And she is a beautiful coral that I got from a rock shop years and years and years ago. And she is like a nurse for us and our family. So if anybody's ever sick, I bring Coral and I put her next to the person who's sick, and she absorbs energy like a sponge. And then I recharge her batteries or her energy by soaking her in some water or wrapping her in like a darker blanket and giving her some downtime. And then sometimes, like the other day, I brought her up and put her outside and let her just sit in the sunshine and feel that good vibrational energy of the sun. So, and then this as an obelisk I got. It's obsidian, and I got this from a trip to New Hampshire where I went to, one of my dear friends has a healing center there, and spent some really deep time in healing workshops and just really activations and things, and it was just a beautiful, amazing experience. And so I purchased this there from one of the other participants who's a rock hound lady, and this feels like Isis to me, goddess Isis, and is very much a way for alignment, to remind me that the shadow and the light are one and the same. Just like the heart and the soul, you've got to have that balance. So I love this. Beautiful energy. And then this I got a couple years back, probably 4 years ago, at the same place that I got this. And this is just universe. This means universe, unity, connection. This is just such a beautiful, this is like my sacred soccer ball energy. I just love the sacred dodecahedron energy. Just such a beautiful, it just feels so good, so crystal clear, so perfect and imperfect all at once. Many lenses to view the world, the universe. Just so beautiful, very clear clarity energy. All right, speaking of tea, I'm going to have a cup of tea myself, and I hope you have a great day. And I hope that this video here on Fairy Grasshopper channel has inspired your spirit. Excuse me, I just took my allergy pills, so now I gotta clear my throat from that first one, I guess, huh? For effective communication, I hope we've inspired your spirit, filled you with hope. Remember, it's your life. This is your life, and you've got support. Look at all this support. Even if you don't see it or understand it tangibly with your brain, feel this. Just feel it, because it's here, right now for you, each and every one of you. Again, this is from the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. I'll put a link below, as always. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.